Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is Cardano. So I'm covering Cardano in a separate video today, just to go over it a little bit more in detail for you guys and give you some clarification of what's happening for Cardano. So you can see that this multi-day long trend line here that's spotted by the late adopter in his channel there. Always give credit where credit's due, guys. You can see that this is acting as a really strong support line. Okay, we've had numerous touches off it there, and we've gone up, we fell through it there, we back tested it, but now what we're doing, we look like we're forming a very similar structure to this structure here. Okay guys, for Cardano on the 4 hourly time frame here, where we fell through and we're coming back through there, and we fell through, and you may be looking at a bounce here. Yeah, so that's the support line. As you can see at the moment, I'll zoom in for you guys, we have fallen through this support line, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to oblivion here. Okay, we're just going to back test this previous levels of resistance there as support. You can see right now we're sort of hovering on that level right now, which acted as resistance here, there. We got that wick there, but once we got through it, we back tested a couple of times support, we went up, we back tested there as support, and we come up and we're now back testing it as support again. So what you do, you just target the levels moving forward as support and resistance, guys. So you can see multiple levels of resistance, okay, and then a few tests of support. So right now, if this holds, you could see the bounce and move on. Failing that, you would target previous levels as resistance there. This is a high level of resistance. You see that, guys, where you've got your resistance there as support. So potentially you drop a line in there, and you could see Cardano fall through this level of support down to this level of support, okay, because it acted as resistance there, and there. Okay, so what you do, you drop a target on that now. At the moment, our support is around about the $1.18, okay, and then this level here is $1.14. So you may see us fall out of this level of support, okay, but I would expect a really big level here of support for Cardano to get bought up. You've got to remember, guys, that we were down here, we were pushed down, and then we got the hype. Okay, the hype's pushed us up, okay, and then people have been selling the news, but we are forming a level of consolidation now. And something else I want to bring you to your attention is we are still really bullish on Cardano on the 4 hourly time frame, purely because we're still bullish on the EMAs. So on the EMAs, we've got this bullish cross here, okay, and we're still being supported by the EMAs in the sense that the EMAs have not turned bearish yet. Okay, so until the EMAs turn bearish like this, you're still bullish on the EMAs. Now the EMAs play a really big part in price structure, in my opinion, because they sort of give you a glance into the future, so to speak. So effectively here, what happened was you were pushing up in a bullish cross, okay, pushing up, but then you turn bearish. When you form the bearish cross, you can say, okay, we're bearish now then, and we're pushing down in a bearish trajectory and being suppressed by the EMAs. At the moment, we look like we're going bearish, but you're not actually bearish given the EMA structure. You'll only be bearish once you form that bearish cross on the EMAs, okay, which then keep you in the downtrend until you break that EMA. You see the reversal in the EMAs, forming the bullish cross as we did here, sends you bullish again. It's really as simple as that, guys. So all you're doing at the moment, okay, zoom out and you're testing support, okay. You're still bullish on Cardano, still bullish. You can see we're potentially losing the support now on the 4 hourly time frame here, and we are pushing down to test this $1.14 potentially, okay. So I will definitely be looking at that as a really strong buy zone, guys, but until we form that EMA bearish cross, we're still bullish. Remember that. So what you potentially be looking at here as well is a bit of a reversal, okay. So you may see us potentially fall out of that, bounce back up, get back above the late adopter support line there. I'm going to call it the late adopter support line from now on, guys. Great guy, good TA. Watch his TA, you learn a lot from him, and then come back up and carry on with this upwards trajectory that we find ourselves in for Cardano. So all we're doing is testing support, in my opinion, on the 4 hourly anyway. So what we'll do, we'll zoom out on the daily, and you'll see that we're really doing really well on the EMAs, okay. So what we'll do, we'll focus now on the daily time frame and zoom in, and you can see, let's get rid of this for you guys, clean this up. So on the daily, you can see that the 20 EMA, which is perfectly healthy to retest that multiple times there. Look, multiple times we test you can see in this entire uptrend, we test the 20 EMA multiple times, guys. That's why I say to you, the EMAs are the best indicator you can use, okay. I see so many technical analysts not even using them. You've got to have them on the chart at all times because it gives you clarification of the trend, the support, the resistance. It's superb, in my opinion. superb technical indicator to use. Okay, so again, we're hugging this line. We come in and potentially you're looking at a retest of the 20 EMA, okay, which is perfectly healthy. You're looking at that test of the 20 EMA, which currently sits at $1.15, okay, which is between our local bottom and our current bottom where we're hogging that line, okay. So between 118 and 115, you're looking at 115 retest of the 20 EMA. Failing that, if we was to lose that, then you may see us fall down to this previous low here, okay. So this is also a target. When you zoom out on your charts, always zoom out, guys, because you can see your potential bottoms. So I would say that that is the absolute rock bottom for Cardano. If we was to lose that level there of support, I would say that we're bearish. I would say that we're going to be caught in a little mini bear market, guys, because as you can see in this entire move here, in this bull trend, we are above the 55 EMA. Once you start losing the 55 EMA on the daily time frame, guys, that is when you get bearish, okay, and you run for the hills, or you sell what you got, okay, because that is potentially game over, bear market ensued. At the moment, you're in a bull market, you're in a beautiful uptrend, okay, right? As I say on the channel, this is what a bear market looks like, okay? That's a bear market. You're under the EMAs, and especially the 20 is below the 55 on the daily time frame, struggling to get back above it. You may come up for air sometimes, like there, okay. You come up for air, you think, oh, trend reversal, we're in a bull market. No, mate, you're still in a bear market. I'm going to push you back down, and you're constantly hitting your head on this 20 EMA, which is below the 55 in a bear market. That's a downtrend, guys, okay. So this is an uptrend. That's an uptrend, okay. So simple as that. At the minute, until you see technical analysts say you're in a bear market, you're not in a bear market, and you're in a bull market, and you will be testing these EMAs, okay, as support, and previous lows of price action as support. We look really healthy, guys. We look really healthy to march on. We're just testing these levels of support, refueling the market rocket ships before we're marching on to newer highs for Cardano, in my opinion. So it's all good, guys. It's all good, okay. And you can see all we're doing here as well is making high lows. So that's confirmation. You know, you have to look at so many different technicals here. You got a low there, a low there, low there, low there, high lows. So you could see potentially even come down to there, which is bang on our bottom support line, which is bang on the 20 EMA, and you're making another high low before you continue on in this uptrend. So I'm just going to take a quick look at Cardano versus Bitcoin, guys. So Cardano versus Bitcoin is still really bullish as well, okay. So on the daily time frame here, you can see that we topped out against Bitcoin, okay, and then we fell down. We fell all the way through the EMAs here, and we got that lovely bounce off the 55 EMA, which gave us more fuel for the rocket ships, okay, guys. And just there, that was a multi-year long resistance. If I zoom out on the weekly time frame, you'll see what I'm on about, guys, okay. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that what we've done here on there, where we got that bounce off this blue line here, guys, that was a multi-year long resistance just there. So when Cardano corrected against Bitcoin, it tried to come back up and hit its head, got rejected, and then it was in a multi-year bear market. And you see what I mean about the bear market, guys. You can see, look, we're under the EMAs, occasionally coming up for air, you get rejected and pushed down. That's a bear market. We're really in a strong uptrend here, a really strong bull market, especially on the weekly time frame. Formed that bullish cross just there, broke back through this multi-year long resistance. We're marching on, we're coming back, testing support, getting bounces off support, okay, which were previous resistance, and marching on. So that's Cardano. It looks extremely bullish, and especially against Bitcoin. It's probably one of the most bullish charts that I'm looking at against Bitcoin, because it's above this 20 moving average. Not many coins are above that against Bitcoin, okay. And as you can see, we are back testing this 20 now as support. We formed that bullish cross down there many weeks ago, middle of January, so to speak. Bullish cross on the daily time frame, and we've never looked back since, really. We had that correction there, back tested the 55 EMA confirmation, which is perfectly healthy. We got back above the EMA, back tested this 20, perfectly healthy, and you can see right now we're bouncing off it, okay. If we was to lose this EMA, then I would definitely target another 55 EMA retest, guys, on the daily time frame. But the fact that we're getting bought up above it now, and we did fall through, and we come back up, and we're back testing it as support on the daily time frame, we look really good. And you can see this EMA as well. Look, it came down, okay, we're going bearish, and you were potentially looking at a bearish cross forming, but you could see how much it needs to close up for it to perform a bearish cross. But just there, when it fell through, You got the bounce off of 55 EMA, so you got the push up. That was a massive surge. That's that hype that we've just seen, and then the sell news obviously come back down. But we are finding support here on the 20 EMA on the daily time frame against Bitcoin. So in my opinion, super bullish still, guys. Super bullish across the board for Cardano. It's going to fly, in my opinion. Not financial advice, honestly, not financial advice, but it looks really strong on all levels. Okay, so that's Cardano. I hope you really enjoyed that video today, guys. Do please smash that subscription button for me. I will do daily updates on Cardano for you now, as I do daily updates on most of the projects. But we do also have a Telegram group where we are constantly talking in there, guys. Okay, and we've got some really good technical analysis in there, not just myself, other people that are posting content in there, different coins, different content, you know, and great ideas as well. And what I do love to see in that community as well is that the questions being answered, not just by myself. You know, you'll get people that will come in and not too sure, and they're trying to learn and self-educate, and they'll drop a question in there. 9 times out of 10 you see that question answered by multiple people, so that's really good. That's a really good positive group. I've not really seen that in many other groups, to be honest with you. We have got a really good group of technical analysts in there and experts in the field, so it's all good. Get yourself in the Telegram group there, and you know, keep flying, guys. Buy these dips, see you on the moon. Bye bye.